what is a square root? So we have studied square. What is a square? If I take 12 ka square, I need to multiply 12 into 12 will give you 144. So this is the square. Same way, we need to find out square root. Why we need square root? All the applications I will share here. Now, suppose I have a number 196 and I need to find out a number, let it be x, such that if I multiply x with x, I should get 196. And that is my square root. For example, as I said, 196. So, if I multiply 14 into 14 is giving me 196, which is square root of 196. Same way, if I say what is the square root of 144, so it is going to be 12. Because when I multiply 12 into 12, I'm getting 144. Same way, if I find out the square root of 144, we will get 12. Here, there is a symbol for square root. Like square, we write 2 over here. But for square root, I need to write that number in a particular sign, specific sign, and that is this. This is the symbol for square root. So if I say what is the square root of 324, same way we need to find out a number. But it is very difficult to just guess the number and keep multiplying. Okay, 15 square is 15 into 15, which is 225. Then search for 16 square, 16 into 16, so on. So it is very difficult. So we should have some specific method. Before going to that method, let's learn why do we need it. So, as I said, suppose I have a square whose side is 6 and 6. So, I know the area of square is what? Area of square is side into side, correct? So 6 into 6 will give you 36. If this is in centimeter, the area will be centimeter square. Now, assume a condition with the reverse situation. Suppose they have said the area of the square. What is given? They have given area of square. How much is area of square? Take the example of 196, correct? What is the side then? After giving the area, they have asked us side. It means I need to find side value such that if I multiply side into side, it should come 196. So it is 14 because 14 into 14 will give you 196. Same way, up to 20 we can learn. And actually we should learn the square up to 20. But what when they are big number like 2401? I need to guess a number such that multiplication of that with itself should give me 2401. Now it is a difficult situation. Same way in the Pythagoras theorem, we need to find out the square root. So there are many applications of square root in mathematics and even in daily life. Let's move to the finding square roots. So there are so many methods to find the square root. We will discuss in the next few minutes. Before that, let's see few pattern what we have seen into the square. So if I have a number whose end digit is 1 or 9, if I have a number whose unit place digit is 1 or 9, its square will have 1 as its unit place. Take the example of 11. When I square it, I get 121. See, the unit place is 1. This we have studied in the first video of 5th chapter. Same way, take a number who ends with 9. Suppose take the example of simplest 9 itself. It is giving me 81. See, again the unit place is 1. Similarly, if I take 2 or 8. Means I am taking a number whose unit place is 2 and 8. And I am finding the square of it. The end digit means unit place digit will be definitely 4. Similarly, we can say 3 and 7 will end with 9. 4 and 6 will end with 6. And if it is a 5, the end digit is 5 itself. How to remember? We have number 1 to 9, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Take the first digit and last digit. See here, 1 and 9. The square will contain 1 as its unit place. Same way the second last, that is 2 and 8, will have 4. 3 and 4 will have, 3 and 7 will have 9. 4 and 6, if I square those numbers, I'll get 6. And as the 5 is left alone, the end digit will be 5 itself. So this is a trick to remember what is going to be the unit place in the square of a number if its unit place digit is known. Correct? Now, as the square root is the reverse of square, the digit will also get reversed. Means, if I have a number, take the example of 196, correct? What will be its square root? So, if you don't know, this is sure if the last digit is 6. Like here, if the last digit is 6, square root will definitely have 4 or 6 at its unit place. So that is 40. See, its unit place is 4. Because if digit is ending with 6, its square root will have either 4 or 6. And it is quite convincing. See, if I'm squaring a number, I'm getting end place 1. So if I square root it, definitely I'll get 1 or 9 as its unit place. So this is a small trick which we can learn. Now coming to the method of finding its square root. First one is repeated subtraction. And what is that? We have seen if I add an odd natural number, correct? You remember? An odd natural number, you can say addition of. Add n natural number, you will get n square. As the square root is reverse of squaring, so it means if I subtract an odd natural number, I will find out their square root. How? Take the example of 196. Why I'm taking 196 every place? Because you should understand what is going here. So if I take the same number, you will find out the difference in different method. Now, what we have n odd natural number. So odd natural number start from where? It is 1, then 3, then 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, so on. Correct? Now start subtracting. So the first step is 196 and subtract 1. It will give you 195. Correct? Now second one, I have 195. Subtract 3. Why 3? Because the second odd natural number is 3. And it will give me 192. Now third one, I have 192. Subtract 5. Means every time whatever the answer is, subtract the next natural odd number. What I'll get? I'll get 187. Next, I have 187. Subtract 7. I will get 180. Next, I have 180. Then I need to subtract 9. I'll get 171. Keep this doing until you get 0 at the end. So here I have subtracted 9. The next one is 11. So I will get 160. Next step, 160 minus 13 will give you how much? 7. And this is 4, 147. Next, 8th, 147 minus 15 will give you 132. Next, 132 minus 17 will give you how much? 5 and 1, 115. Take the next number, 115. Next odd natural number is 19. So this will give you 6 and this is 2. So 11 minus 2 is 9. Again, keep doing this. Till when we have to do? Till the end digit is 0. So 11th number is 96 minus 21 will give you 85. Next, 85 minus 23 will give you how much? 62. Still, it is not coming 0. So we have to subtract it further. How many odd natural number we have subtracted as of now? 12. Now let's move to the 13. So 62. After 23, which is the odd natural number, is 25. So this will give you 7 and here will give you 37. And next one, 14th number. Just check if I'm doing correct. No, this should be 27. Now 27, next natural number is 27, it is 0. Now I finally got 0, so I need to stop here. And how many odd natural number we have subtracted? We have subtracted 14 odd natural number. Like 1, 3, 5, 9, 7, 11, 13. How many numbers total? 20. Last odd natural number is 27. But how many odd natural number? 14. So square root of 196, square root of 196 is how much? 14. Like that, we can take one more example to understand. You can take any of the number. I am giving you as homework, try for 16. Or shall I explain this? Let me explain this 16 because it's a smaller number. We can finish it easily. So I need to find out 16 square root. Correct? So first time when I subtract, what is the first odd natural number? Need not to write square root. It is 16 minus 1 will give you 15. Second time, 15 minus second odd natural number 3 will give you 12. Third time, 12 after 3, the next natural number is 5. So this is 7. And the fourth time, the next odd natural number after 5 is 7 and it is giving 0. As after subtracting 4 odd natural number, I'm getting 0. So I will say the square root of 16 is 4. Understood? Like that, I will give you few questions from the exercise to practice it. And it is quite easy. The only problem with this method is while subtracting, we may make mistakes like I have done over here. Correct? In place of 27, I wrote 37. So that can happen. Now coming to the second method, which is prime factorization. So again, my favorite number, 196. It is not my favorite. Just I took by chance and I'm using the same number every place to make you understand. While doing exercise, we can take some other number. Obviously, there are so many questions to practice it. So what is prime factorization? Prime factorization is doing the prime, dividing the given number by prime numbers. So we have studied divisibility test. If you don't know divisibility test, you can go to the first video ever of this channel for class 8th. There I have explained what is prime factorization. Here also I'll give you a quick revision. As the last digit is even, I can divide it by 2. So one number I cannot divide, take 2 together. So 2 9s are 18, but this is 19. So carry on 1. This has become 16. So 2 8s are 16. Same way, divide it by 2 again. 2 4s are 8, carry on 1, 2 9s are. Now the last digit is 9. It cannot be divided by 2, neither by 3 as the addition is 13. So I divide by 7. 7 7s are and 7 1s are. What is prime factorization of 196? It is 2 into 2 into 7 into 7. After the prime factorization, we have to make the pairs of prime number. Like here, I can make the pair for 2 and here I can make 7. So when I calculate square root of 196, I take one number out of a pair. So this is one pair. I'll take one number. This is one pair. I'll take one number. So 2 sevens are 14. So square root of 196 is 40. The same way as we got in the previous method. What was that method? You can comment me in the comment box. Just it is a quick revision. Okay. We can take one more number of your choice. Like we can take 64. How to find the square root of 64? Again, do prime factorization. So when I take 64, prime factorization 2 3s are 2 2s are. Again by 2 will give you 16. Again by 2 will give you 8. By 2, 4. Again by 2 2s are. And then 1s are. How many 2s I have? 6. So prime factorization of 64 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I have to do what? I have to pair the number. 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 pair. When we need to calculate a square root, out of the 2 pair, I need to take 1. So from here 1 and from the third pair 1. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Mean square root of 64 is 8. Third method is division method, which we will study in the next exercise and definitely I will cover in the next video. There was 3 methods, so I have listed down all so that it shouldn't be a confusion. 2 methods we have learned here and the third one will be learning in the next video. Let's move to the exercise.